Hey everybody, Mr. Cooper here. We're diving into Module 2, Lesson 23, Problem Set. So let's go ahead and get started. So what do the directions say right here? It says divide, then check using multiplication. So this is pretty much the same thing that we've been doing for the past few lessons. We just got to set it up. And so we got 48, 4,859 divided by, that's horrible looking, Mr. Cooper. Let's fix that. Divided by 23. Now I'm guessing right now 23, I know 20 will fit into 42 times. I think 23 will fit into 48 2 times. And so what I'm going to do is I'm guessing that it's 2, so I'm going to check. 23 times 2 is my guess. 6, 4. That gave me 46. And 46 is less than 48, so I know that it will fit. So the 2 is going to go right here. Not over the 4, but it goes over, because of 48, it's going to go right there. And then the 46 is going to go right here. So I'm going to have 48 minus 46. It's going to be a 2. That 5 is going to come down. We got 25. And how many times will 23 fit into 25? Well, it's going to fit in one time perfectly. 23. And that's going to give us 2. And then we bring this 9 down. How many times does 23 fit into 29? It fits one time. So we got 29 minus 23. That's going to give us 6, and then we have nothing more to bring down. And so I'm going to have a remainder of 6. Now I always check. Make sure that your remainder is less than your divisor. If it's not, then you've done something wrong. Somewhere along the lines you've done something wrong. But 6 is less than 23, so I should be good. So now how do I check this? Well, I'm going to take this 211 and I'm going to times it by my divisor, which is 23. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. Then now I'm in my tens place, so I have a 0. And then I go 10, 1, 10, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. It's going to give me 3, 5, 8, 4. 4,853. And then I have to remember to add my remainder. So I'm going to do 4,853 plus 6, which is my remainder. It's going to give me 9,584. 4,859, and that is what I started with. That was my dividend. So I know just by looking at that I did it right. I did reverse, and notice how I started off using multiplication. I did part of my checking over here to help me figure that out. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move on to B. I'm going to let you do this by yourself, try it out, and we're going to do just this one, and then you'll stop and check. So go ahead and try this and pause the video, and I'll have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. So here I have my work. I got the answer 4,368, right? And well, that was my dividend. The answer right there is 84, right? And then when I checked my answer, I got my dividend back, right? So kiss your brain if you got it. If you didn't get it, come and talk. Pause the video and come and talk to Mr. Cooper. Otherwise, if you're feeling pretty good about it, go ahead and try to do C, D, E, F by yourself, and then I will have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. So here we go. Over here we got, for C, we got the answer 213. we see that has no remainder, so the answer is exactly 213. Check your answer. If you didn't get it right, you can always pause and check. And then right here for D, we got 70 with a remainder 14. If you didn't get it right, pause and check the work. And right here, we got 315 with a remainder of 17. If you didn't get it right, pause and check. And here for F, we got 70 with a remainder of 14 again. Right? And if you didn't get that answer, go ahead and pause and check the work. If you got all those right, kiss your brain. You're doing a great job. If you don't understand what you got wrong, pause the video and come and talk to Mr. Cooper. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and move on. So let's look at number 2. Mr. Riley baked 1,692 chocolate cookies. He sold them in boxes of 36 cookies each. How much money did he collect if he sold them all at $8 per box? So this is going to be a multi-step, multi-operational problem. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to let you try to do this by yourself. And I will have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. So here's what I got. My final answer being Mr. Riley collected $376. Kiss your brain if you got it right. If you did not get it right, you can check through the work over here. I knew that 1,692 cookies, boxes of 36, so that's going to give me 47 boxes. And each box is $8, so I did my multiplication right there. And kiss your brain if you got it right. All right, the next problem says 1,092 flowers are arranged into 26 vases with the same number of flowers in each vase. How many flowers would be needed to fill 130 such vases? Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to give you some time to try to do this one by yourself. If you need to draw pictures or do something to help you visualize what's going on, absolutely do that. And we'll check back in 3, 2, 1. So you would need, right here, you need 5,460 flowers to fill 130 vases. So I did my work over here. And so if you didn't get this answer, check your work. And if you're still not sure how I did it, come and talk to Mr. Cooper. All right? Otherwise, let's go ahead and move on. So number 4, the elephant's water tank holds 2,560 gallons of water. After 2 weeks, the zookeeper measures and finds that the tank has 1,944 gallons of water left. If the elephant drinks the same amount of water each day, how many days will a full tank of water last? So this is multiple steps, multiple operations. So I'll go ahead and pause the video, and you pause the video as well and see how much of this you can do by yourself, and I'll have the answers pop up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we have the work. The final answer would be the full tank will last 58 days. There will be a little water left. Okay, so we saw, here's that, 2,560. After 2 weeks, we figured out, first off, you have to figure out how much is per day, right? We got 2 weeks, so we figure out how much water was left, was drank, 616 gallons, and then we divide that by 14, which is the same amount of days as 2 weeks. That's going to give us 44, right? And then we go back to our full number right here, 2,560, and divide that by 44. That's our amount on a daily basis. And that tells us that it would be, that tank is going to last for 58 days, and we're going to have 8 gallons left over at the end of the day, but it wouldn't be enough for a whole nother day. So kiss your brain if you got that right. So at this time, if you got any questions, go ahead and ask Mr. Cooper. Make sure if you have any questions before you do the exit ticket, you need to talk to me now, not when you're taking the exit ticket. So if there's something that you didn't understand, come and ask me. Other than that, go ahead and get started on the exit ticket, and I'll see you next time.